Okay, minasan. Today we are gonna talk about Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger episode 34 before watching it. So let us start off with the trailer. Let's go. Let's go. They are back. Psycho Muteki. Okay. Shugoka, man. Okay. A few interesting things that I noticed immediately when I'm actually watching the trailer is I think everyone already know, but there is a dinosaur among them, and we are actually gonna see Gira using it to access the power of KuroIruka. I think just with one single tiny dinosaur T-Rex, he is able to summon the entire Zord. So that is quite OP, not gonna lie. I think this is not gonna be a long running thing. This is gonna be like a one episode of Zord appearance, and after this we are not actually gonna see the Zord moving forward in the story itself. Okay, but then again, we could be wrong. We might actually see the Zord returning just to kick some ass of Dudged itself. But let us watch the trailer scene by scene to kind of see what we can actually talk about. So firstly, we get to see the return of the kings. They are waving down the people, looking very cool and cocky, but immediately their expression changed when they see Dudged amongst the people itself. The people are loving Dudged and get to see a really familiar face. Everyone knows who that guy is. This asshole, this annoying head guy is back. He looks very villainous. They should definitely cast him as a villain in some sort of drama, some sort of movie. I'm telling you, cast him, you're not gonna go wrong, man. Like, he's perfect character for asshole character. Okay, so very amazing thing we get to see here. But moving forward, we get to see the kings are actually running away, and they are pretty fast other than Rita and also Jeremy. And the reason why they are not actually running away is because firstly, the people in the kingdom of Rita are all prisoners. Okay, so she has no fear that the people of Gokhan is gonna come attack her, because she is the supreme ruler, the supreme overlord, the supreme sovereign, and everything she says is justice, something like that. And for Jeremy, it's quite obvious that there's no Bugnarak in Sugar Dam, so no need for them to run. But then again, the people of Sugar Dam might actually attack the two of them as well. Okay, there's also another possibility that could actually happen. But yeah, next we get to see this tiny T-Rex. I think this is gonna be the toy that they're gonna sell with the crossover. I mean, you know, Toei love to sell their toy, and we get to see it in the palm of Gira itself. This is really interesting because I think having this tiny dinosaur is gonna be really fun and really amazing for the story moving forward, especially if this tiny dinosaur is able to become such a huge megazord. It is actually telling us that, hey, Tarantula Abyss is gonna make a return, and it is gonna be big as well. Okay, so far Tarantula Abyss is nowhere to be found. Hopefully they make a return really fast, because I'm not sure how many episodes there are left for Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger. But seeing how this trailer actually goes, I think there's gonna be more episode than we thought, okay, than I initially thought, because I thought it might actually end around episode 40, something like that. But right now, seeing how there is a new character being introduced in this episode, there is a possibility that we actually gonna see a lot more episode than 40 episode. Okay, but moving forward, we get to see some action scene, and I'm not sure what who are they actually fighting. I think this is a new Bugnarak that Gira is slashing down. And next we get to see the Zord of, oh, this is interesting. Instead of Kuwagon, the Megazord that became the center of King-Ohger became the T-Rex itself, and we actually get to see the mantis, the hachi, the thornball, and also the papillon are all attached to the Zord itself. At first, I thought that they are able to summon the Zord of KuroIruka just by one single T-Rex, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, there is a benefit to watch the trailer scene by scene to actually notice the details here. So but we actually get to see. Yeah, I think that those are T-Rex, okay? So instead of Kuwagon, Gira is actually using the T-Rex to fuse with the rest of the Shugod. And that would actually mean that the KuroIruka and the Shugod are supposed to be the same species, something like that. So does that make sense? Because they are supposed to be from two different worlds though. Like, but then again, it also makes sense because the father of Jeremy is able to travel to Terra using Kaukas Castle as a spaceship, and the Kaukas spaceship is able to become a Zord that actually combined with King-Ohger. I don't know, man. Like, this is really confusing, okay? But this is really amazing because, like, when they are actually away for 2 episodes, Dudged is not just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for them to return. He knows that they are gonna return. They know that he knows that they are gonna be back. So he actually went ahead and ruled over the entire planet while they are gone. So that is really amazing. I really did not see this coming, but it is definitely a welcome story point that I did not see coming. Next, we get to see more action scene. And next, we get to see this amazing character making a return. Suzume is back. I don't know, man. Like, why she has been missing for the past few episodes, and now she's back, being annoying. Not sure whether or not she is still on the side of the King-Ohgers or she has officially joined the side of the Galactic Insect King. Okay, so I am pretty sure that she's still loyal to the brother, to Tofu itself, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm really not sure. Next, we get to see Duga becoming a leg rest for Suzume, and I would assume that Suzume is gonna be the representative of Sugar Dam while the king is actually gone. Dudged actually appointed a new king in their place that is gonna be loyal to them, but then again, I would be wrong. Okay, next we get to see Shugo come in. Okay, Shugo Mask, and the title of the episode is called Shugo Mask Strikes Best. So it's quite obvious who this guy actually is. This guy is definitely gonna be Reckless, but what is he doing here? I'm not sure. And speaking of Reckless, I think all of us really need to think properly on what is gonna be. How are they gonna explain the story of Reckless? If they really want to make Reckless back in action, what are they gonna do? There is a possibility that Reckless really did die in the battle with Gira, and he was actually brought back to life by, what was his name again? The villain of that actually Glory. I think Glory might actually use his like voodoo magic to rise, necromancer magic to resurrect Reckless, something like that, and we actually get to see Shugo come in becoming dead, kind of like a zombie undead, something like that. That is one theory. Another possible theory is that this Shugo come in is indeed Reckless, but he never died. He is always alive. Suzume has been hiding the fact that Reckless is still alive, but right now, since Dudged is here, he wants to take over the world and he needs an ally, so he actually went ahead and find Reckless to be the return of the king, something like that, or the return of Sith, something, the revenge of the Sith, something like that. Okay, so that is a possibility, but then again, there is also a third possibility, which is the fact that this Reckless never wanted to betray Shugo Dam itself. Like, everything that he does has always been with the intention of making Gira a king when the time is ripe. Okay, like I think because I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Okay, I'm really not sure how they are actually gonna write the story of Rakles. How are they gonna explain his villainy? Like we never actually knows what happens to him. Like why he actually suddenly loses the pure enjoyment or the pure thoughts of becoming a king. Like he's all this, like when he was young, he says that the king's supposed to protect the people and all those stuff. But what really happened? We never knew what happened, and we might actually get to learn the truth really, really soon. And we might actually learn that Rakles could actually be the Itachi that we did not expect. Okay, like he might actually orchestrated everything so Gira would be king. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me move on with the next thing. Next, we get to see some white shot, some king hiding shot, and next we get to see I forgot what is her name already, but this girl is back in action once again. Apparently she's not that important to the story, but then again, hopefully we actually get to see like Gira proposing to her and making her the queen of Sugar Dam. That is gonna be amazing. But then again, I don't know. Okay, like let me move on to the next thing. We actually get to see the kid. What was his name again? The Ari kid, the N kid is using some keyboard, trying to be technical and stuff. Maybe he learns a little bit of coding or hacking, and he's now able to do that. That is amazing character development if that is the case. But then again, highly doubt so. Okay, next we get to see this Kamen Rider Bugnarak doing a little bit of trusting pose here. Not sure why, but the Bugnarak is no longer following Jeremy. I don't think so. Okay, like maybe just I think there are definitely some Bugnarak that still wants to hunt human and destroy human and eat human. So it makes sense that they are actually gonna be Bugnarak that is willing to attack humans still currently, okay? Or maybe it is because like since the humans are in the control of Dudged, they actually sees that hey, like the human is no longer to be trusted and they needs to be destroyed, something like that. There's also another possibility. Next we get to see Gira using the cockpit of KuroIruka and doing a little bit of dance and slashing, something like that, because we actually knows that he's gonna use the T-Rex to become the King-Ohger in the next episode itself. And next we get to see a wide shot of Rakles Shugo come in, welcoming the rest of the king into Shugo Dam. No one should be surprised that that guy is actually Rakles at all, but then again, anything can go wrong. Okay, anything can go wrong. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. That is the end of the trailer. Looks amazing. The story is getting a lot more interesting by the episode. I really did not see this episode coming. I really did not expect that when they return to the war that they actually came from, Dudged is already rule over the war or something like that. What I expect is Dudged actually destroy the war while the Sentai is actually not there in the war itself. But then again, what is the fun of doing that? I think how they're gonna defeat Dudged at the end of the day is gonna be, you know, like create another source of entertainment for Dudged so that he's not gonna destroy wars for the hell of it, because Dudged is bored and he just want entertainment. So maybe the solution is not to defeat him, but to entertain him in a different way, something like that. Okay, so with that being said, that is all from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and comment in the comment section below. Goodbye.